Hello, welcome to NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp. Along with the producer of the year, the man of the motherlode himself, Jeremy Hurtado. I am little old Mario Ramos. Out here watching some basketball. We have the D-League division. It's the Arsenal and the Dazzle as we are set to get it underway. We're just waiting for the Arsenal and Dazzle to get their final instructions from Coach Roth, the Arsenal coach, and Coach I from the Dazzle before we get underway. And it looks like we are set. Take a look at the lineups. First for the Arsenal, you got Khalil Pearson, Sam Musavi. So I have Damian Burgess, Kensu Redmond, as well as Ari Levine. Over for the Dazzle, they come out with Stephen Higgins, Judah Schaefer, Jaden Cornwell, Jordan Roth, and Julian Lamas. We have Caleb Chang and Jared Bayless officiating. And Bayless ready to toss it up. We are set to get underway at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Higgins wins the tip for the Dazzle, and they have possession first as it's Julian Lamas. Giving away to Stephen Higgins. He turns the corner. Left-hand layup won't go. Good defense by Musavi. Burgess with the board. Gives way to Pearson. He brings it up. Burgess. Dribble handoff to Redmond. Pearson. Working off the ball screen. Got some space. Three-pointer. Hits the padding on the post. So the ball goes over to the Dazzle. Lamas gives it to Higgins on the wing. Gets a screen from Schaefer. Goes right at Pearson, but lost the handle out of bounds. Over to the Arsenal. It's day 3 of summer basketball camp and the evaluation games in day 1. And these kids were placed on their teams yesterday. So it's their second day of working together. Had team practices earlier. Had a hot shot competition. Got a 3-point contest later tonight. There's Burgess able to get a step. Gets all the way to the rack. Took a bump. Nearly got it to go, but he'll head to the free throw line for 2. Good move by Damian Burgess. Burgess, a repeat camper. Saw him up here last year. Youngster out of Salida. His first free throw. Just a little short, but he'll get one more. Mentioned he was here last year. And a lot of improvement from last year to this year from Damian Burgess as he knocks down 1 of 2 on that trip. So first points go over to the Arsenal. Leave this one 1-0. Here's Higgins setting the screen for Lamas, who gets a step on Musavi. Kick out to Schaefer. Try to get into the paint. And they kick it over to Cornwell. Lamas getting a step. Now finds Higgins in the high post. Good defense on this possession by the Arsenal. Really clogging up the driving lanes. Nice pass from Lamas. Found a way to get it inside to Higgins. Not much room there. And still able to thread the needle to Higgins, who was hit on the way up. So Stephen Higgins will shoot 2. We talked about Damian Burgess being a repeat camper. Stephen Higgins, we had him here last year as well. Also another kid that we've seen a lot of improvement from. Youngster out of Oakland. First free throw won't go. Higgins will have one more. Spins it. Pounds the dribble twice. Free throw up and in. Good. So 1 out of 2. We're knotted up at 1. We come up on 11 and a half left to play. We'll take a break every 5 minutes. for media timeout and substitutions as Cornwell comes up with the steal. Cornwell gives it up to Lamas. Lamas, step back three, back rimmed, and a couple of players hit the deck. Everyone's okay. As Ari Levine looking to push, drops it off to Redmond. And Redmond can't get that to go. Lamas looking to push the other way. A little hezzy. Can't shake Pearson. Higgins trying to get a step. He loves that left hand. Can't get the layup to go. And Pearson looking to push. Up ahead, he's got Levine. Lets the defense fly by, and he gets it to go for two. So Ari Levine with the first field goal of the game. It's a 3-1 lead for the Dazzle. Arsenal, I beg your pardon. Arsenal. Schaefer rebounds his own miss. To kick it out to Lamas, picked up by Levine. Good post pass to Higgins. Higgins working on Musavi. Spins baseline, and Musavi's going to get called for the hand check. And this inbound play is a good opportunity. These offenses have been incredibly successful. And just as soon as I say that, we got a near turnover. It's actually going to stay at this end as we have a kick violation. And that takes us to our first media timeout. We're under 10 minutes, and we'll take a break on NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. The Arsenal 3, the Dazzle 1.
One falling down.
NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp coming to you from the Sierra Outdoor School in Sonora, California. Arsenal 3, Dazzle 1. As we get back to the action, we have Grant Begley checking in for the Arsenal, as well as Seth McFall. And over for the Dazzle, you got Gino Coldani coming into the game for the first time, as well as Jordan Roth. And here's Judah Schaefer. Gets in the paint, jump pass. Out to, that's Landon Mock, who's into the game for the first time as well. Here's Schaefer. Tough mid-range shot. Musavi definitely affecting that defensively. And the Arsenal get the stop. Pearson. Gives it over to Burgess. Three-pointer, short. And that'll go out of bounds over to the Dazzle. Here comes Landon Mock. Here's a guy who's able to be instant offense as he gets inside the paint and nearly on cue gets the floater to go. Instead, it bounces off a couple of Arsenal players. A little miscommunication as they're talking through that one. Burgess and Pearson let that one go out of bounds. Here's Lamas. Looking to inbound, gets it over to Roth. Roth hands off to Lamas. Lamas gives way to Mock. Mock stopped at the elbow. Lamas straightaway three. Musavi with a strong rebound. Pearson trying to get all the way to the basket, nearly lost it. Had a point break layup, and then there's Musavi. Sam Musavi able to get the finish. 5-1, Arsenal lead the Dazzle. Mock over to Schaefer on the baseline. Hits a cutting Coldani. Can't get it to go, but he was hit on the way up by McFall. And so Gino Coldani out of Lodi. He's going to have 2 free throws. First free throw from Coldani. Off to the left and bounces off to the right. left to rim, bounced off to the right. We'll get one more. And Musavi with the rebound. 7.5 left to play, midway mark of the first half. Try to get it to Musavi down low. Got a good position, bunch of defenders around him. Nearly got that one rolled down. And Landon Mock is going to have the rebound. Musavi has to get back as teams aren't allowed to pressure. Comes Landon Mock trying to get the Dazzle their first field goal of the game. Looking to pound the dribble. Good defense by Pearson. Kick out to Lamas. Trying to get past Begley. Now Roth gets the back after the deflection. Over to Koldadi. Jump stop. Shot won't go for Koldadi. Rebound bounces into the hands of Pearson. Burgess. Burgess has a lane. Burgess with the runner. Burgess gets it to go for two. There's 3 points now for Damian Burgess. Mock. Can't get it to go, and coming in for the loose ball is Judah Schaefer. We'll have a battle at the ground for it. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Dazzle. It's one way to get yourself back into the ball game. Those type of hustle plays is Schaefer able to keep it alive. Trying to cash in. 3 ball. Won't go. Burgess chases down the board in the corner. Pearson over to Begley. Begley. Nice pass inside to Musavi. That one's good for 2. Nice shot by Sam Musavi, but all set up. A great pass from Grant Begley. Mock with a crossover is picked by Pearson. 2-on-1 break. Pearson looking to go all the way to the rack himself. Lamas got a piece of it, but also got a piece of Pearson. And so Khalil Pearson will shoot 2. Pearson can't get the first one to go, and that'll take us to our 5-minute media timeout. We'll take a break and be back in NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Khalil Pearson at the line for one more. Got Pearson, McFall, Levine, Begley, Musavi. As Pearson can't get that one to go. We're going to have a quick substitution as Pearson's going to head to the bench and Kintu Redmond will check into the ballgame. Here's Landon Mock looking for the screen from Stephen Higgins. No one stops him at the elbow, so he knocks down some butter cheese. The first field goal of the game for the Dazzle. Makes it a 6-point ball game as Begley looks to bring it up for Team Arsenal.
Come on, Seth. Take care of the ball.
McFall.
Take care. There you go. Good job, Seth.
McFall's pass picked off by Mock. Mock going right at Redmond. Left the layup short. Was anticipating the contact that never came. Couldn't finish the layup. Redmond over to Musavi. Musavi swings it to Begley. Begley kicks out to McFall. Fall back over to Begley, and Lamas called for the reach. So that'll be an inbound for Team Arsenal. Cornwell getting into the passing lane, nearly got a steal. And Begley able to pick up the loose ball. Begley trying to get inside, and we're going to have a travel was called. So turnover from Arsenal, gets the ball back over to the Dazzle. Down by 6, 3:20 left to play. Mock dishes off to Higgins. Layup won't go. Musavi with the board. Redmond. Over to Levine. Levine's trying to shake Cornwell, looking for Musavi. He's got good position down low on Higgins. Higgins not going anywhere though. Musavi takes a foul away. And that's going to go over. Actually, it's going to stay at this end. McFall plays it into Begley. And Begley, I think, was out of bounds. So either way, it's going to be a turnover that goes over to Dazzle. Mock. Nice pass inside. Higgins can't get the layup to go. Great screen and roll. Nice pocket pass from Mock. Begley trying to drive the basket. Jump stop. Pass kicked out. Koldani on a run out. Koldani looking to slow down. Gets the layup to go for 2. 2 straight buckets for Dazzle. It was a 9-1 game now, 9-5. Cornwell, the deflection. Redmond might have been the last to touch it. That's going to go over to the Dazzle. Minute and a half left to play in the first half. Here's Mock. The screen and roll between Mock and Higgins been working to perfection. Mock with some more butter cheese from the elbow. Again, coming off that ball screen up top. 6 straight points for the Dazzle. It's 9-7. Redmond comes off the Begley screen. Shot too strong, but right into the hands of Sam Musavi. Knows what to do with that. Puts it up and in for 2. So ends the 6-0 run as Mock goes between the legs. Kicks out to Koldani. Koldani fakes the pass, gets inside, dishes to Higgins. Higgins trying to spin away from pressure, now pulls it out. Cornwell looking for help, gets it over to Higgins in the corner. Higgins trying to work on Musavi. And Musavi denies him at the rim. What a block shot as Musavi had his hand on top of the basketball. Nothing doing there for Higgins. Lamas looking for Mock. Yes, they're able to go backcourt on an inbound, so no backcourt violation. Any inbound play, you're able to do that. So Mock had it knocked out, but able to get it back. Final seconds. Can't get the shot to go. Musavi has the rebound, and that will do it for the first half of play. The Arsenal led this one 9-1 at one point. Dazzle came back, battled back, made it a 9-7 ball game. It's up to 11-7 as we head to halftime here at NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp. We'll be back right after this break. back and set to start the second half of play between the Arsenal and the Dazzle in the D-League at NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm Mario Ramos, along with the man, the myth, the legend, the world's greatest producer, the one and only Jeremy Hurtado, in the house making things happen. We appreciate him and the hard work that he does here at NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. There's some people up here that work, but I don't know how hard they're working. They're working. Looking at you, Rector. Nah, everyone out here is doing a great job at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Shout out to the entire staff, including director and executive producer Dion I. As we are ready to go, it's going to be the Arsenal with possession as we start second half of play. Redmond, Pearson, Burgess, Musavi, and Begley, the five, as Redmond knocks down some butter cheese to start the second half of play. No hesitation from Kenzu Redmond. Even got some accolades from the opposing coach as Coach Denny I let him know, hey, nice shot. Mock hits Higgins on the roll. Up and over Musavi. Gets it to go. And one. That two-man game, the pick and roll between Mock and Higgins, been working to perfection. We try to get a look at the replay. Here it is. I told you, producer of the year, Jeremy Hurtado, showing Stephen Higgins going up and over Musavi for the and one. Higgins back at the line and able to cash in the three-point play. So 4-point ball game. An answer for that Redmond three on the other end. Redmond says, let me get another one, but can't get that one to go. And rebound goes to Jordan Roth. Roth looking to push. He's doubled. Now gives it off to Landon Mock. Mock stops, pops. Three balls good. Actually, they're going to say it's a 2. Foot on the line for Landon Mock. And it's 14-12, back to a 2-point lead for the Arsenal. They try to hit Musavi rolling to the basket. Ball last touched by Higgins. Actually, they're going to say ball last touched by Musavi. So that's going to go over to the Dazzle. So the Dazzle on a 5-0 run. Got this down to a 2-point lead. Here's Jordan Roth looking to tie it on the baseline. Good shot. He thought that was in. He was heading back. Instead, it's a rebound by Damian Burgess. Burgess over to Redmond in the corner. Redmond back over to Burgess. Burgess takes a tough runner. Back rims it, and Schaefer with the board. Schaefer cuts across the grain. Now gets it over to Cornwell. Cornwell gives way to Higgins. A little head fake. Goes right at Musavi. Stops. Can't get it to go, and Musavi with the rebound. Pearson picked up by Schaefer. Begley has a lane. Begley gets to the basket. Can't get it to go. Nearly got his own rebound. Instead, it's Landon Mock looking up for Cornwell. Who's got a rim run. Layup's too strong, but Schaefer there. Blocked by Musavi. And they're going to say last touch by the Arsenal. And it's going to be Dazzle basketball. As Coach Roth he's wanted them to watch the replay. We'll take a look. For Coach Roth, we'll see. He blocked it and may have touched Schaefer last, but it's going to be Dazzle basketball as it stands. Tough call to make right there in the moment. We got the luxury of replay. As Mock kicks out to Higgins, lane line drive, left hand layup off the glass, good for 2. Tell you, he's so comfortable along that left side. As Begley gets all the way to the rack and gets it to go for 2. So we're tied momentarily at 14. And then Begley says, let's get the lead right back. Sweet take as we're going to have I'm not sure what we're having. We're going to have a timeout for clock stoppages. So we'll take a quick break and we'll fix the clock situation when we come back to NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Mario Ramos with you. And just when we were hyping up the man of the motherlode, the producer of the year, he had a little clock malfunction. But hey, right, even Babe Ruth struck out every once in a while. Happens to the best of them. We're going to let it slide and move forward. See if we could plug away for the rest of the game. As the Dazzle have been plugging away, and they've cut this one down to 2. Looking to tie it up as there's a nice pass from Schaefer to Roth. And he gets a bucket and knots it up at 16. Pearson kicks out to McFall. Clean look. The midi won't go. Pearson tried to go up, and he was hit on the way up. And let Lamas know, got me on the wrist, man. It's going to be 2 free throws as he heads to the free throw line. Pearson at the line, knocks down the first. So the Arsenal retake the lead, 17-16, as Pearson goes 2 of 2 from the stripe. Good trip from Khalil Pearson, another returner, a repeat camper here at NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Here's Lamas, gets inside. Schaefer trying to keep it going. Roth, he's been active. And here's Koldani with the tough shots of butter cheese from the wing. What a shot from Gino Koldani. Kind of falling away. High degree of difficulty as Redmond looking for the answer. That one too strong. That'll head out of bounds. So the Dazzle with their first lead of the game off the three-pointer from Gino Koldani, looking to add to it. As Lamas gets inside, kicks out to Schaefer. Schaefer, little head fake, step through. Tough shot, nearly got it to go. Gets his own board. Looking for Roth. Lets the defender fly by. Lefty jumper rebounded by Koldani. Koldani tried to hit a cutting Schaefer. It was so open, he still got it and then was able to take the hit from Pearson. So Judah Schaefer ahead of the free throw line for 2. I mentioned Pearson, a repeat camper. We got Higgins. We also got Burgess out here. Schaefer, another one. And who's that? Begley, yep, Begley, another one. He was here a couple weeks ago, too. Yeah, but for my money, this group right here, this D-League group, really gets their bang for the buck at this NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. They, being coached up by these coaches on footwork and game-like situations. And you can see throughout the week and throughout the summers, as these kids come back, they just really level up and come back as smarter and tougher basketball players. As Lamas, nice little hesitation, gets him some space. Sweet move by Julian Lamas, finding the gap, tosses up the floater, and it's a 3-point lead for the Dazzle. Levine trying to find some space, couldn't get it to go, and Koldani picks up the loose ball. Lamas surveying the court. Little hesitation, gets him inside, tried to drop it off to Schaefer, and just couldn't get it in there. So the turnover gets the ball back over to the Arsenal, who led the entire first half of play. I'm looking to get back into this one, cut it to 1, or tie it up with 3. Pearson over to McFall. McFall dishes to Levine. Levine looking for Redmond. And Redmond's called for the travel as he couldn't quite handle the catch cleanly. Forced him to shuffle his feet. So the turnover goes over to the Dazzle. We're coming up on our media timeout around the 7-minute mark. There's Lamas trying to shake Begley. Spins, but Begley not going anywhere. Tried to zip it inside over to Schaefer, and that's going to take us close enough to our media timeout. We'll take a break with 7:17 left to play. It's 21-18 Dazzle out in front of the Arsenal at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp.
One falling down.
NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's the Dazzle out in front of the Arsenal in the D-League division. We come back to play. It's going to be Dazzle basketball, as they'll have it on the baseline. They got Koldani, Lamas, Roth, Higgins, as well as Mock. As Koldani will trigger the inbound. It's a cutting Lamas to the basket. Up and over Redmond. Can't get it to go. Redmond now fighting with Koldani, who pulls out the rebound. So Lamas pulls it back out. 7 minutes left to play in this ballgame. We'll have one more media timeout at around the 2-minute mark. As Lamas gets inside, draws a foul, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2. And once we get to those 2 minutes, we'll have the real game scenarios. We'll stop the clock on dead balls. We'll have one-on-one free throw situations. So we'll try to play it out a little more like a real game scenario. Lamas, first free throw off the front rim and in. Largest lead of the game for the Dazzle. 4 at 22-18. And Lamas left the second one short. And so that'll head over to the Arsenal. It's Burgess, Pearson, Musavi, Redmond, and Levine. The 5 for the Arsenal is Pearson steps into a 3-ball, gets some butter cheese. Nice shot from Khalil Pearson. Little sidestep 3-pointer. Cuts the margin to 1. Lamas looking to answer. That one off the front rim. Levine with the rebound. Ari looking to push. Ari nearly had his pocket picked by Lamas. Now gives it off to Burgess. He'll fire a triple. There's some more butter cheese for the Arsenal. Back-to-back 3-pointers. This time it's Damian Burgess knocking the 3-pointer a couple feet behind the 3-point line. And now, getting ready for the 3-point contest later on tonight. As Pearson gets the steal, goes right at Lamas. Layup good for 2. So 8 straight points from the Arsenal, who now lead this one 26-22. Mock looking to stop the run. Higgins, little jab step, now gets to his right hand. Works along the baseline. Now gets back over to Landon Mock. Mock gets inside, looking for help. Gets it over to block, or to Higgins on the block, I should say. Lama straightaway 3 is good off the backboard. So the 8-0 run from the Arsenal comes to an end as Lamas hits the 3-pointer. And the Dazzle find themselves down by 1. Burgess with a quick answer. That one's short. Now Mock looking to push. Coach Denny I imploring him to get out and run. Mock double team. Couldn't get it out to Higgins. Here comes Pearson with the loose ball. He's got Musavi with him. A little hesitation. Mid-range jumper won't go. Musavi gets the rebound. Goes up and in for 2. 28-25, coming up on 4 minutes left to play. This one turning into a little back and forth affair as Higgins gets a little hesitation, gets to that left, can't get it to go. Lamas taps and keeps it alive. Ball ends up in the hands of Mock up top. He's guarded by Pearson. Now he loses the handle, but we're going to have a foul as Burgess thought he had a run out. We got a hand check up top. Just going to keep the ball with the Dazzle. Mock and Pearson kind of talking over that play. Pearson tapping his chest. Yeah, I might have got you. So Lamas gets it into Mock. Just under 3.5 left to play. Here's Lamas. Gets it to Higgins at the high post. Now he relocates and zips a pass inside to Roth, and Musavi with the block shot. And he's the last to touch it, so that'll stay with the Dazzle. Koldani to inbound, looking for Mock. And ball still loose. Pearson on the floor. Now Lamas with it along the sideline, trying to relieve the pressure. Fakes it out to Higgins and tried to take the shot, drew the contact, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2. Good move by Lamas. You could tell he was out there looking at Higgins, just kind of setting it up like he was going to throw that pass, but really he was looking to attack the basket. So Julian Lamas out of Redwood Valley. He'll have 2 free throws. That should take us close to our media timeout. He gets the first one to go, makes it a 2-point game. So we'll get one more, and we're getting the word from producer Hurtado. That'll be when we take our 2-minute media timeout. The second free throw for Lamas, up and in, and that will take us to the 2-minute media timeout. He gets that one to go, makes it a 1-point ball game. We'll be back with the exciting finish at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp. We got a 1-point ball game. The Arsenal lead the Dazzle 28-27 in D-League competition here at the camp at the Sierra Outdoor School. Shout out to the staff who's out there getting our dinner ready. Lunch was pretty good. We had some orange chicken, a little egg roll, some rice, salad bar, yep, fruit's delicious. Cookies. I like the white chocolate and cranberry ones. Those ones are off the chain, right? Those are good. Yep, producer Hurtado knows what I'm talking about. And so we're here back ready to play. You guys can tell we're probably thinking about dinner time, which is coming up after our next game. But here we got an exciting finish as Pearson gets inside, draws some contact, and he's going to head to the free throw line for 2 as the clock's going to stop with just under 2 minutes. And Khalil Pearson heading to the foul line, his team up by 1, and a chance to add to it with 2 free throws. So we got Pearson, Burgess, Musavi, Begley, as well as, am I missing one? They got 4? Oh, McFall was out there. He was hiding behind Begley. So he's the 5th member for the Arsenal, who now lead it by 2 as Pearson rattles out the second free throw. So 1 of 2 on that trip. And here comes McFall looking to push. Gives it off to Higgins. Higgins goes right at Musavi. Layup won't go, but Higgins is going to go to the free throw line for 2. Strong take by Stephen Higgins. No hesitation, going right at the shot blocker, Musavi. And this has been a fun matchup all day between Higgins and Musavi. Kind of a strength-on-strength matchup. You got good post players on both sides. They've been battling all game. So Higgins a chance to tie this up. Knocks down the first. Straight butter cheese at the line for the young man from Oakland. It's Higgins, Schaefer, Lamas, Mock, and Koldani, the 5. As Higgins' free throw won't go. Ball being loose, tapped around, picked up by Musavi. He gives it up to Begley. Now Begley working along the sideline, gets a step. Lost the handle on the way up. Layup won't go. Higgins with the board. Lamas up ahead, trying to get the outlet pass. Pearson. Let's see who they say touched it last. Let's see what he got. 2. And so it's going to be Arsenal basketball, as now the Dazzle able to pressure in the backcourt. You get it out to Pearson. Now here's Musavi at the high post. McFall with a head fake, gets him inside. Koldani knocked it free, and Koldani dumps on the floor for the loose ball. What a great play by Gino Koldani. Here he is, relieving the pressure from Mock. He's got numbers. He's looking for Schaefer up ahead. Shot fake. Schaefer gets all the way to the basket. Layup is good for 2. So 1-point lead for the Dazzle as they take the lead with about a minute left to play. Here's Pearson. Stops and pops a three-pointer. Won't go. Musavi with the rebound. He's doubled. Shot won't go. Higgins might have got a piece. Begley's follow off the mark. Musavi's layup won't go. Ball loose. They're going to say his last touch by the Dazzle, so it's going to stay with the Arsenal as we got 52 seconds left to play. Begley to trigger the inbound. He's looking for Musavi, and that one was, they're going to say that Lamas was over the line, so a delay of game essentially. As the clock has not started yet, so still 52 seconds as Begley will inbound again. As Bayless, the official, letting Lamas know he can't step over that invisible barrier. Begley plays it into Pearson. Pearson down low to Musavi. Turns, gets the easy 2. Lead back over to the Arsenal. 31-30. Come up on 40 seconds left to play. Oh, Lamas with the move. Kicks out to Mock. 3-ball. Butter cheese! Big time three-pointer from Landon Mock. Has got the Dazzle up in front in this back and forth affair as we're under 30 seconds. They lead it by 2, 33-31. Do the Arsenal have the answer? Here's Burgess working on Schaefer. Kick out Pearson. Three-pointer. Butter cheese on the other wing. And we got a timeout as Pearson sticks the dagger. The answer on the other end puts the Arsenal up by 1. As we got a timeout on the floor with 15 seconds left to play. And so we're going to take a look at the replay. And this is Khalil Pearson. Nice kick out from Damian Burgess. Good relocation as Pearson splashes that triple, points out to the rafters. Not sure exactly who it was pointed to, but letting them know. I think it was signaling to his bench. Just letting them know that was a big-time shot, and it gives his team the 1-point lead. So do the Dazzle have something in store to retake the lead? This one's been going back and forth in the final 2 minutes. An exciting finish, and we'll see what's in store as we come back to play. So it'll be Dazzle basketball. I believe on the baseline is where they're going to inbound. So I have to go the length of the court as we come back to live action. Not sure how long of a timeout we got going on here, but these coaches are drawing it up. All right, so it's going to be Dazzle basketball again on the baseline, down by 1. It'll be Mock to inbound, and the Arsenal able to pick up full court.
Yep, Orange is down by 1.
Mock tries to get into Lamas. Lamas has it. Pearson coming from behind. They play it up to Schaefer. Schaefer tries to get it down low to Higgins. Ball is loose. Picked up by Musavi. Now Burgess has it. And the Dazzle are forced to foul. We got 4 seconds left to play. So 4 seconds is what we're going to have left as Damian Burgess is going to go to the free throw line.
4 seconds.
So it'll be a 1-and-1 for Burgess. Ball will be live after this, so Dazzle still have an opportunity. Even if he hits, still be a one-possession game. Can't get it to go. Higgins with the rebound, and we're going to have a quick timeout.
2 seconds.
So we're going to have 2 seconds left on the clock after Coach I calls his final timeout. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get this squared away and be back here at NorCal Sports TV's Summer Basketball Camp for the conclusion of this great ball game.
One falling down.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. The Arsenal lead the Dazzle by 1. Dazzle with possession, 2 seconds left as they try to win this ball game. Both teams out of timeouts. The Dazzle are going to have to go the length of the court to try to win this one. It's going to be Judah Schaefer looking to make the long inbound pass. And he throws it up into Stephen Higgins. He's got it. Shot is good if it goes for the win, and it rattles out. Stephen Higgins nearly won it with a three-pointer at the buzzer. Take a look at the replay. Great pass by Schaefer. Clean look by Higgins off the backboard. It just rattled out. Oh, my goodness. What a game. What a finish. But in the end, it's the Arsenal picking up the 1-point win, 33-34 over the Dazzle in D-League action. So for